Thanks, Kevin, and thanks so much to Multiple for this opportunity and mentorship. Hi, I'm Morgan, a BCBA and the CEO of BIP Visualized. In the last 90 days, we've generated over 60,000 in sales, all through our social presence and reputation in the ABA community. But my motivation for building BIP Visualized didn't start with sales. It started with my work as a BCBA. This is Zara. When I met her, she was biting, hitting, and scratching her parents more than 100 times per day. In one day, her unsafe behaviors dropped to 80% and then soon to zero. How did this happen? I turned her behavior plan from this to this. For the first time in the field of ABA, we have visualized behavior expertise so that families just like Zara's know exactly how to help. Now, what stands out the most about Zara is her sweet, silly, and playful personality. 6 million parents, special education teachers, and RBTs receive behavior plans that they do not understand. Families just like Zara's wait an average of 3 years to meet a behavior expert, and then when that support finally comes, they're handed this lengthy, jargon-filled document that's supposed to be the answer to their daily struggles. We started solving this problem through our first company, ABA Visualized. With my co-founder, Bao, who's an infographic designer, we published visual guidebooks and I led trainings for ABA companies and school districts around the country. ABA Visualize quickly became a go-to resource in our field. We've now sold more than 60,000 products, earned top ratings in the space on Amazon, and are used by BCBAs, educators, and families worldwide. But books can only reach so far. So we took what we learned and built BIP Visualize, an online platform that makes behavior expertise accessible through visuals. Behavior professionals can create and customize their own visual behavior plans, or BIPs, access a growing collection of resources and trainings that are created in collaboration with autistic consultants, and they can share all of this directly with families, teachers, and behavior staff. We're the only platform offering all of this visually. We launched in 2024, and already over 7,000 visual behavior plans have been created. Since July, we've grown 11% month over month. We've reached over 18K in monthly recurring revenue with zero ad spend. We've built completely on the reputation we've earned in the field and our internal champions loving the product. We have a proven track record, have validated this problem, and are a recognized leader in this space. We've built an engine that works, and we're ready to accelerate. This field is shifting quickly. As the gap between BCBAs and the neurodivergent population grows, parents and teachers urgently need more approachable expertise. BIP Visualize is uniquely positioned to meet this need now and as the market expands. Right now, we're growing intentionally with our beachhead audience, BCBAs, but we're planning to land grab and directly sell to parents and special education teachers, which significantly increases our TAM. As we move toward our next phase, expanding to those teachers and caregivers, we're beginning to build relationships with people who may want to explore investment opportunities down the line or stay close to what we're building. If that's you, we'd love to stay in touch. You can sign up here for our internal quarterly updates, and we're looking forward to connecting.
Amazing. Great job, Morgan. This is fantastic. You have such a cool story too. I love the progression from, practitioner to book to product. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Lauren, questions.
Yeah, good job, Morgan. I mean, this is a huge need as we are kind of all seeing in the market, especially as you're moving towards selling directly to parents and special educators. Who will then be creating those customized care plans,
Yeah,
when you do that move, and is that going to be in-house? What does that mean for your team internally?
Yeah, when we started, we were really focusing on the visual behavior plans. Like in the story, I see the impact of that, but those are still meant to be developed by a behavior expert.
Hmm.
However, there's more and more need for parents and teachers to try something on their own until they have access to that behavior expert. So that's where we have our full collection of strategies that are all evidence-based strategies. They include like goal, context, tip that gives a little bit of guidance, like this strategy is good for situations like this. We also have trainings that are also for specific situations. So that way, parents and teachers have accessible expertise that can help, they can try on their own until they are able to reach, have that access to the behavior expert.
That's great.
That's really cool. Um, so yeah, the journey is what always I found most fascinating. Morgan, you're like a thought leader in this space, right? You got a pretty big social following. Is that how you're getting most of the customers, either from like the book to product, from your socials? Like, tell me more about that.
Yeah, we're really proud of what we've built through our first company. We've built not only we've 50,000 social followers across our platforms, but it's a community where we've built that trust, that reputation. I'm often invited as speakers at conferences, on podcasts. I'm able to collaborate because of that with top leaders in our field and researchers in our field, and we are able to visualize their research because we have built that reputation as somebody who is not just visualizing behavior expertise, but I love reading research on my own. So we're very much like current best practices. We collaborate since day one, 7 years ago, with autistic self-advocates. We have paid consultants on our team. So it's really important for us to be aligned with that neurodiversity affirming practices, which is also addresses some of the questions in the chat coming through. So that trust in the quality of our products has enabled the rapid growth with BIP Visualized. Thanks, Kevin, and thanks so much to Multiple for this opportunity and mentorship. Hi, I'm Morgan, a BCBA and the CEO of BIP Visualized. In the last 90 days, we've generated over 60,000 in sales, all through our social presence and reputation in the ABA community. But my motivation for building BIP Visualized didn't start with sales.